about Marcus. Tell me what you think about Christ. Made their sacrifice now. Tell me what you think about equal rights for all, everywhere. Say what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think about justice. What you know, what you know, what you know, what you know about love. Why all the segregation, all are but one nation. Oh, let us unite as one. Let us unite as one. Tell me what you know about love. Tell me what you know about hate that keeps us separated. Tell me what you think about equal rights for all in every way. Say what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think about justice. What you know, what you know.
Good morning to everyone and welcome to another edition of Policing with You. I'm your host today, Inspector Marvin Thompson, and with me in studio I have Superintendent Irvin Bradshaw, who is the current head of the traffic department, and we will be talking a little about the traffic issues. That is the hot topic, if you want to put it like that, in the air at the moment. So we're going to just be talking a little bit about that, and we'll give a few minutes for just a few calls later, because we always value your input. So good morning, Soup.
Good morning.
Oh, this morning. So, traffic. That's the topic in the air in the Federation, and some of the issues that we have been dealing with. A lot of the issues that we have been dealing with have been traffic related in recent times. Last year, especially the latter part, and earlier this year, seems to be almost like a trend. We're hoping not, but that's the appearance. If one is looking at it, we might think that we may, at face value, that we've had more accidents in 2024 than the previous year, but what's the actual thing in terms of the stats? What is it? The fact that we've had more accidents in 2024 than 23, or it just appears that way because of how things have happened?
Well, good morning again to everybody. It appears as if we had more accidents in 2024 than the previous year, because yes, we know how the year ended. But in actuality, we had less accidents in 2024 than 2023. We had 1,488 accidents in 2023, and we had 1,345 accidents.
Just repeat the numbers just for clarity so persons could hear again.
In 2023, we had 1,488 accidents.
1,488?
Yes.
2023?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And 2024, we had 1,345 accidents. Mm-hmm. When you do the maths, it's 143 accidents less in 2024 than 2023. Mm-hmm. So we had less accidents in 2024.
Mm-hmm. In terms of the fatalities, though?
That's the sad part of the whole total now, because within that 1,345 accidents, we had 8 fatal accidents with 13 deaths. So we had 13 deaths for 2024.
In 2024, the loss of life as a result of the accident was 13.
Yes.
And I guess there's no better point than now to just encourage us as the motoring public to just adhere to the traffic signs and signals and use some due care and consideration when we're using the roads. Especially we've had some rains And sometimes the road is not as, so the road become a little bit more difficult to traverse. You might have gravel and things that might be washing in the road. Sometimes there's water pooled in certain areas of the road, and that has a tendency sometimes to make handling the vehicle a little bit more difficult. So we just need to exercise a little bit more consideration when we're using the roadways.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any evidence to point to us in terms of what might have been predominant factors, main factors in the cause of these accidents that we've been having, especially those that resulted in fatalities, persons losing their lives?
Okay. The cases are ongoing, so you don't want to really delve deep in it. But it's fact. It's a fact that, and it's plain to see that most of these accidents are caused by speeding. We just need to follow the rules of the land. The speed limit in build-up areas are 20 miles. Speed limit outside build-up areas are 40 miles per hour. But persons tend to use these roads as racetracks. Please consider yourself. Consider the other driver. Consider the pedestrians. What you don't want for yourself or for your family, extend it.
And those speed limits,
Yes.
20 miles during the built-up areas, maximum. The 40 miles outside, maximum.
Yes.
It means that the fastest that you should drive
is 40 miles.
It's 40 miles. Anywhere in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is 40 miles per hour. Anywhere. Repeat that again. The fastest that you should be driving anywhere in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is 40 miles per hour. And that's correct, right?
Yes.
So does the traffic department have any plans in terms of trying to, as much as we want to encourage the motoring public to do what they're supposed to do, does the traffic department have any plans to try to minimize some of these accidents? Or?
Yes, like in the past, we have been on a drive educating persons about the speed limits, certain other regulations like seat belts, weighing of child seats, and other stuff. So education part, we on a drive with that still. And not only that, we on the road doing enforcement. Because it seems as if without that, it's like these people are not adhering to the laws. Right? So we're out doing VCPs and speed checks. In terms of education, I want to speak to child seats, the weighing of child seats. Please, the young ones are so precious. Once you're going to move them in a vehicle, make sure you attach a child seat before you actually drove off with that child. The human body is not strong enough to sustain and protect a child in the event of an accident. Please, and the ticket for that is expensive. It's $200. So, to prevent yourself from expenses and loss of life, please purchase a child seat, attach it to your vehicle when you're moving on with your children.
I read somewhere some time ago in terms of that I think it's 22 miles per hour. From driving 22 miles per hour, and a collision at that speed can actually result in a fatality. It just sounded kind of strange to me, because you generally don't consider 22 miles per hour any significant speed. But this is important again. You're not getting a ticket for the seatbelt as a means to generate income. If you have on the seatbelt, sometimes we need a reminder, and sometimes, unfortunately, reminders have to be a little bit painful. And so the ticket serves as that motivator to do what is best for us. Strap in when you're driving, because it's for your own safety. 22 miles per hour. And if you get in a collision at 22 miles per hour, that could result in a fatality.
Yes.
And that is for an adult. So you can imagine for a tender one who is not as developed and as robust as us.
Yes.
One of the other issues that we've seen around our persons speak about from time to time is the motorcycles, the scooters and the mopeds, as we might know them. Some of them. What are the requirements in terms of being able to legally drive one of those motorcycles?
Well, unfortunately, the legal requirement is that you just have to ascertain the age of 16 years and you get a driver's permit to use a moped or motorcycle. You see, when we issue, when persons are issued with driver's license, learner's permit to ride a motorcycle or moped, they are being educated about the use of the road. But just like a person who behind the driver wheel get the license, they learn, they perform to pass, but when they reach out, it's a totally different thing. They just stop following the rules. So they have the mopeds and cyclists have been a problem. For example, we see them every day, but they're so very difficult to catch sometimes, which is reality because they can maneuver through the traffic, leaving the police backed up in traffic. And I just want them to be listening, and I want them to understand that their life is important just like anybody else's. When they're doing these stunts and committing these breaches, they need to think not just about themselves, but about the other drivers and the pedestrians. It is so scary sometimes because I like to say motorcycles are not finished, built. I like to say that because the slightest crash, as you say, can result either in severe injury or death. And I've seen it. I've seen persons even with helmet on getting some collisions, and the collision caused serious damage to the helmet, causing death. So I just want persons to think seriously and maturely about when they're using these motorcycles, because they're very, very dangerous. Very dangerous.
In general, we just, again, can't overemphasize, especially with the stark reality of the last few months. Just want to encourage persons to be responsible when using the roads. Not just the motoring public, but some of us as pedestrians. It's a culture thing in St. Kitts, that we sometimes just walk across vehicles. If you're ready to go across the road, pedestrian crossing or not, and we think we stand up there too long, we walk. And sometimes you watch it knock me now.
Yes, that's true.
And we just have to change the mindset and realize that the traffic rules are there to protect all of us, to make the roads safe for all of us to use. All of us have a part, all of us have some rights, but all of us have some responsibility.
That is true. And to say a bit more, Thompson, reports came in stating that they saw this guy riding a motorcycle with maybe a 3-year-old on the front of the motorcycle. They don't know who the person is, so I didn't get the information as to who the person is. But this is dangerous. And I want the general public to call the police stations and report these kinds of things. Because it only take one slip, one mistake, and it could be 2 casualties right there. 2.
Again, we take a break, but again, just want to emphasize, you just need to be responsible in using the roads for all of our benefits. We take a break right there and we'll be back.
Why wait for Santa when there's National? This Christmas, St. Kitts Davis and Willa National Bank has just the right loan solution for you. Get up to $100,000 unsecured for all your holiday shopping needs. New furniture or carnival expenses with low interest rates, quick approval, and flexible terms. And that's not all. You can drive into the holidays with National. Whether you're buying a new or pre-owned vehicle, National has a loan for you. Get up to $160,000 with low rates, special discounts, and little to no input. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with National Bank. Apply online at www.sknanb.com. Terms and conditions apply.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. Always. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you. Always. Right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. Always. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Always. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. Always. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here. Right here till the very end. Equal rights for all, everywhere. Say what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think about justice. What you know, what you know, what you know, what you know about love. Why all the segregation, all our but one nation.
Yeah, good morning again and welcome back to Policing with You. As was said earlier, my name is Inspector Marvin Thompson. I'm your host for today. And I have Superintendent Irvin Bradshaw, the head of the traffic department. And we'll just take a few calls if you're talking some traffic issues. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Policing with you.
Good morning, caller. Thank you for calling.
Good morning, gentlemen. Policing with you.
It's good morning, caller.
Gentlemen from the Royal St. Kitts Police Force. Now, Marlene put this morning that I'm agree you're hard, trying hard to doing your all best. But I believe that some of these reckless drivers on the road, they will have no patience, they have no whatever to go with the law. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes I myself just see police and they would stop in, slowing down the traffic. Especially down here in by the Bunchwell school area. Sometimes the police then they slowing down the traffic like that. And as soon as the police then turn off, the same ignoramus. Think it is a small place. You know, they're going to get where they want to go. Even if they're going 20, 40 miles an hour, they're going to get to go where they want to go. But if you want to speed up and speed, as soon as the police them have the word whoop, whoop, and then the country overpopulated with vehicles. But it's still doing the ignorance. I'm not going to are trying. And I ain't no company where they bust the police. The police not going to be there, police not because police can be there here and everywhere. And the amount of vehicle in the country right now, I don't think it got sufficient police in the traffic to control the flow of traffic around the country. I don't think so. You come like you are got to get police from bring some overseas police. Because the young man them ain't interested in the police. They're interested in smoking and drinking. And I'm a good man. You are trying your all in the best. You are because I just see you all on the road. Sometimes at night time I see police on the road sometimes at night. But what? These people here, we call our people. We don't know what happen to them mentally, mind. They want to tell it's too much smoke they take or whatever they take, or too much alcohol in it or whatever. But they don't want to abide by the laws and the rules of the police them. All right, then I will listen after you.
All right, thank you, caller. Thank you for your input as always. We appreciate your calls. We're still open to take a few more calls. Good morning, caller. Your police service here.
Good morning. Good morning, police in the due.
Good morning, sir.
Good friend Bracho. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Bracho. I wanna first before I talk, I gotta big up my friend Ian Quealy and former Commissioner Stafford and Meredith and the whole dream team. Mr. Bracho, and politics, let me show you something. A few might be doing it, the policing, but he got set, a next set. A police is a police of the uniform. They must help the situation. Not living all over the place and when you look, you're seeing abuses and you're passing straight because it might be your friend or somebody who you could be friending in the mother or wherever. We don't want that. People losing their lives. And politics, let me show you something. You just said something here a while ago, and I don't go well with a lot of criticism, especially me. See? Young man here want work. The foreign police them coming in, it's just $1. It's just $1 they looking. Go with youngsters and get them involved. Go back to where we used to do. And this is the problem. I come to Old Walwyn. My good friend, good morning, sir. Up at Boardwalk. We had it all in the Caribbean. What's going on? What's so special, Mr. Bracho? Where I jam down we like to see is that Ellison Rose get a chance to control the Port Center end and up in Bassfield. The police traffic department should get 5 vehicles. And we got police on the road at night time, especially on the West Coast. And the West Coast and the East Coast. It must be a continual thing at night time. We got to step up the place. The place is moving. And the jokey fellas them down there on Short Street, they will always hear me. And it's one thing I got for you know, born here, so I can talk here. And when I see it, I will call it out. Mr. Bracho, you have to come back. And we getting some serious problem down at Port-Zante. We cannot get these crazy people moving through the tourists them at Port-Zante. Rose can't do. Give her some extra money. And get her to do what she's doing down there. Presently now. Because from since I understand she's signed there. We got 1 or 2 more problems. But she getting the job done. Because she went from the beginning down there. Nobody, the commissioner can't say nobody has done there and get it walking. It take them a long time to understand what's going on. And we're going to protect this tourist industry. If Lincoln was 90% of the revenue, passport ain't saying nothing now. We have to make sure we focusing down there. I'm jamming on real talking because I'm born here, I'm making back down. Thank you. Man, don't forget Marcus Garvey. He look after black people. Play a song, man. Go back to Roman Spear. No one remember Marcus. He have break the shackles. You see that I come to the country. Have a good morning, gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, caller. You're on Policing with you.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Thank you. I'm doing fine.
Okay, yes. Well, I have. I'm getting the feedback. You're getting the feedback from me. Okay, I have two questions concerning that incident with the gentleman that the tourist, the bus that was driving somewhere along the village area, and then someone threw a missile in the bus and damaged a guest. What would become of that, if you would have any idea? And another question is, you talk about the seatbelt, the car seat. So if I have a vehicle, I don't have a child, I don't have a car seat, but what if I'm giving the neighbor or somebody with a child a lift? What do? I expect that they'll sit in the back. I don't know. I'll listen off here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, caller.
Caller, the same rules would apply to you. Once you giving somebody a child, taking a child in your personal car, a Jeep, you are to have a seat, a child seat attached to that vehicle to put the child in.
And I'll put the onus on the parent of the child. But I can see if you're getting a lift with a friend, family member, you just walk with the car seat to fix. The child life is at stake, so. Go ahead, caller. You're on Policing with you.
Hello, blessed good morning.
Good morning.
Good program. But this year with the cycle, they ain't got no helmet and they're driving through the traffic and everything. And when I smile, I understand they say Mr. Butter used to be a police, not a real police, but he used to drive road, and if you see the police, they're in a wrong position, he take the hat from them and carry it on the station. One was sleeping, and they say, when you wake up, he can't find the hat. And it fear to go on this station, but Mr. Butter carry the hat. So they need the politician them to go around and to see what's going on, to not all one alone. Yes, take care. Good program, thank you.
Thank you, caller.
Go ahead.
Okay. So yes, so again, we have to emphasize that the onus is on us to do what we are supposed to do. So again, for the person in terms of the car seat, help, yes, but help as we should. The onus is on the person who has the baby. If they know they're going to get a lift on occasion in somebody's vehicles, have a car seat ready so that you can protect your precious offspring. It's just something that we need to do to be able to look after the children. Not because it is law, but because you want to care the best way you can for the offspring.
Yes, keep them safe.
Law all or not. You want what is best for the child. Get the car seat.
Say one, say two. Because the mother will not be ticketed when the police stop them. It's the driver.
The owner of the vehicle. The driver.
The driver of the vehicle will be ticketed. So the driver has a responsibility too.
Yes.
So I would advise any driver of any car, Jeep, please, if you're giving somebody a lift with a baby, please ensure that you have a car seat attached to you.
Final thoughts though. There's a building at the traffic, the training school, police training school. Lovely building.
Yes, it looks lovely. It looks lovely.
I have it on good word that it's supposed to be the new traffic department.
Okay. They will call, gentlemen. They will call.
Okay, this will be your final call. We'll take the call.
Yes, Mr. Butcher again. The lady said just call and talk about these men driving the motorbike without crash helmet. You are going to totally do a nonsense thing with them to summon them. Instant. The minute you see it, and police has to go back to what I said before. Police just see them driving to 4th Street. And they come at 4 time when they're busy. They come 12 o'clock when they're busy. These things, man, Mr. Bradshaw, I is young man. I work in medical handling and them, man, you know. I work in the best who we had in the, Samayo, who we had in the traffic department. You ain't got the resources, we ain't got money like that. But you all could get the job done. If I mean it got to be done. You got to summon them, carry them before magistrate. The driving and smoking thing again is a big problem. I want them to hear me jam down, you know. I want them to hear me jam down because any one of them knock down any relative of mine. Foolishly, we can deal with it. Because it seems the police afraid to deal with this thing. No love one for me going in the carton and road driving. They gonna walk so. You all got to do something very serious about these things. Don't want me to split from Bob Marley and Jacob Miller Killer and all the men. Come on, it's driving. When you're smoking your mellow, you can't be your right move. You got to careful and understand the people's life value and people's children. The lady who called to concerning seatbelt, if she get a ride and she ain't got the seatbelt right, the person in the car. Come out the car with the child. And police must be serious with these things. People, watch out, I see some seriousness coming in this country. And we are asking these Dominicans, foreign immigrants who is in tickets, abide to the law, you know. Abide to the law. Your country is different to we one. And this ain't gonna get away as long as jam don't around here. Have a good day again.
Okay, so, okay, that was our final call. So you're saying soup in terms of the building.
Well, I was told that yes, it's traffic's new building, and it should be completed shortly. I think that's the best thing for me to say. To be safe, yes. But you know, with everything, you know, there may be some sort of interruption. So shortly is the correct term to use.
Okay, so just wrapping up, we could just reiterate again in terms of the plans that you have for 2025, and you need to make an appeal to the public in terms of traffic issues.
Yes, definitely. I just want the motoring public to understand that we all have one life, and we have to be responsible for our actions. We have to think very serious about the choices that we're making when we're driving. What you want, if you want to survive, remember the next person wants to survive also. So please take your time and drive. Observe and respect the speed limit of the area that you're driving in. Remember that the life you save might be your own. Might be your own, because things happen, and only when things happen we realize, I should have. So let's not be thinking like that. Let's stay focused, remain focused, and follow the laws to the T. Yes, we are human beings, we'll make mistakes, but once you continuously follow the law, it'll become a norm. So I'm praying that for 2025 we'll have at least a 20 to 30% decrease when it comes to traffic accidents, because we're going to be on a drive in terms of education, as I said earlier, and we're going to be on the road stopping people for speeding and other infractions. So please, the same way when crime was up, we cry out to the general public for assistance. It's the same way now. The accidents are up, and without the general public, we can't do it on our own. So please, partner with us. When you see something, say something. All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Soup. And again, as we close, I just want to reiterate, just encouraging us as citizens of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis just to be responsible on the road, whether you're a driver or you're a pedestrian. Use the road responsibly. Don't just cross in front of a vehicle and hope that they will stop or think that they have to stop. There are rules that how we should use the road as well. Just let us all make it a point for this year to be responsible on the road, whether we're driving or we're walking. And I'll leave us with that. And thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again for a similar show next week. God bless.
God bless.
Tell me what you think about Marcus. Tell me what you think about Christ.
If you need cash this holiday season, the Bank of Nevis is ready to give you up to $50,000 as an unsecured loan.